Namaskar and welcome again to Planet to Soul Astrology. So, friends, hope you all are doing wonderful and yes, enjoying my videos. And today we shall discuss about Venus. Venus is very important planet like other planets, and Venus has regenerating capacity in itself. Venus is liveliness. Venus is something is very much necessary to keep us alive, because unless and until Sanjeevani, unless and until there is a life within us, life is not only to Surya. Sun gives you Atma, sun gives you resistance power, sun gives you rays, brightness, but Venus gives you life. And this way of life, this standard of life, or we could say that what type of life you will be living, like happily or spending too much, or even if you do not have much of money but still you are very happy and enjoying your life and you are very satisfied with what you have. This is, this all criteria comes under Venus. And friends, today we are going to discuss that how will be your romantic life if Venus is supported by any other planets, or in combination with any other planet, or in aspect of any other planet, or is alone in a chart. Whenever it is alone in a chart, then definitely you have to assess that which house it is posited, and that house related things you have to see the signification of that house, which nakshatra this Venus is posited, which sign this Venus is posited, and that type of material life as well as romantic life you will be leading. So, first of all, if your Venus is posited with Sun, if your Venus is posited with Surya in a chart or aspected by Surya in your chart. See, I am just talking in point of view of romance, because Venus and Surya has many other fruits also. That combination, we cannot derive only one fruit out of Venus and Surya. But as today I am going to talk about only romance, love life. So, Venus Sun people, how they are very romantic by nature, they are very creative by nature, they love creativity, but they are less successful in relationship because of Surya. They have certain ego issues, they have certain prejudices in their mind, they have certain ideas, they expect too many things, too much from their partner, and then they make complaint that I am not getting good marital bliss or good relationship sukh, or in my romantic romantic journey, my partner was not supporting me. And these people, Sun Venus people always have a habit of blaming other people, like uh, uh, his or her partner or spouse, because of you only this thing happened, because of this. If you would have said yes, then we would have gone for party or something, but you did not give any attention, so I also didn't pay any attention. This way they have a habit always blaming others for their own deeds also. So, this is on a lighter note. So, if your Venus is with Moon, friends, so these people are very attractive, Venus Moon people. They become very famous very soon, they become center of attraction if Mercury is also connected, and their love life is like, immediately they fall in love. uh, they do not give themselves a thought also that whether I have to think about this relationship or no. They just drown in the sea of love, and they become so very emotional that it becomes very difficult for another person to handle the situation. Now, in any situation, they will cry. In any situation, they will lie. They are so touchy and emotional people. But Venus Moon people are very romantic, very caring people, and their relationship definitely goes for a longer period of time if this particular yuti or combination is connected with your fifth house, 7th house, 9th house or 1st house of chart, then definitely this yuti will give you very good fruits. Sometimes they get attracted, many times 2-3 relationship also take place in their life if Rahu or Ketu is connected with this combination. If Venus is with Mars in your chart or aspected by Mars, so this is an energetic infatuation. Immediately they feel that I have fallen in love, but that is not love, that is infatuation. And then and then it ends up in losing the true love feeling, and they immediately do not find their comfort zone with their partner, because there is a aggression, there is a lust, there is attraction, adorness, there is infatuation, but there is a lack of emotions, there is lack of feelings, there is a lack of liveliness. It is not wetness of feelings are not there. And then what happens, that after certain period they start feeling that no, I am not going getting along with this person, but still I am living. This is a type of relationship what I am saying. I am not saying that they will break the relationship or they will not run a very good relationship. If Jupiter in your chart is in a very good position, then definitely this will be a long lasting relationship. But Mars and Venus is a romantic combination, and also they they fall in love so fast, then they may have 2, 3, 4, 5 relationships in their life. So see, nowadays relationship is something like, if you want to go ahead with a solid relationship like marriage, or you have to not you have to tie a knot with that another person, then first you see that how this person is with me. If your Venus is with Mercury, friends, then this is again another very lively, emotional, and very attracting combination. Venus and Mercury people are, whenever you find these people, you feel that they are flirt people, but actually they are not. Second thing, they have fantastic rapport with opposite sex. Third thing, even though they fall in love, but they behave so sophisticated that no, I am not like that, I am this only, I don't want to go for a coffee, I don't want to go for Starbucks, or I don't want to go for CCD, I just have a filter coffee, and then I love this, that. They want everything, they want to enjoy everything, but they behave like a child, they like pampering. This is their romantic nature. Whenever they are with their partner, then always they demand something or other like a child. But this is a beautiful combination of Venus and Mercury, and Mercury starts behaving like Venus only, and that is why this combination makes more attraction, and this also leads to many relationship and not understanding which one is suitable for me or which one is not suitable for me. So Venus and Mercury combination people definitely have to see that what is lying in their fifth house of chart and how the Rahu Ketu are affecting their fifth house of chart. That is very much necessary for all combinations and all of us. Now Venus if is with Jupiter, then you know how they are. Venus whenever is with Jupiter, they fall in love nicely. They always have a tendency of advising another partner. You do this, you do that, you do this way. Always they will feel that whatever I am saying is the correct thing. And they have least habit or least capacity to listen to another person, like their partner. And then definitely when they go out, like when they go for coffee or when they go out for a cinema or somewhere, they have a tendency of hiding the things. Oh, somebody will see us, then what people will say, maybe I am not comfortable in social gatherings, no, we will meet this way only, we will meet that way only. So this way definitely these people feel that it is better I should have hidden affairs. They do not want to disclose their affairs in public. This way they do not want to discuss their relationship. Some people like Venus, Mercury, they openly say the things, but Venus, Jupiter, and they have hidden affairs with too many quarreling episodes. Always they have multiple quarrels with their partners. If Venus is with Saturn in your chart, so at least one or two relationship broken have taken place in your life. You get attracted towards elderly people very soon or very younger people very soon. They have a tendency because Saturn has this capacity. Third thing, you know they are more into like that relationship is like they need more caring, they need more love, and always they are in search of true love, and which leads them to make more than one two affair, uh, and they are of giving up nature. They give up very fast, and they go on searching that no, this person is not fit for me. I'm giving so much to this person. I'm sharing so many emotions with this person, but this person have do not have a tendency of having understanding me. That is a Saturn and Venus. And Saturn Venus people, they always feel that they are right, another person is not right, or they have that tendency. That doesn't mean that that their relationship will not last for a longer time. Definitely this relationship will last for a longer time, but at some point of time, definitely this result into love marriages also. I have seen this combination, people go for love marriage. Saturn and Venus combination, most of the time they go for love marriage. If in your chart this combination is in third house of chart, or fifth house of chart, or 12th house of chart, definitely you go for love marriages. So when we talk about and Rahu, so Venus and Rahu combination is like Rahu is a very we say it's a lusty planet. Like Rahu is a illusion, Rahu is Maya, Rahu is Maya Jal, Moha Maya. So Rahu makes another person mohit with its attire, with its sense of talking, with its sense of presentation. And then definitely this Venus Rahu combination people, they have some spark in their eyes, and definitely they attract other people towards them. They have such a fantastic body language, or their eyes are talking more than their body, so immediately people get attracted, and in their love life, in that romance, they have full liveliness. But here physical connection or physical demand, physical needs is more as compared to other combinations. And they give up, or they break the relationships very easily. Like they do not go in trauma, they do not feel bad about it. Immediately they give up, or immediately though they move ahead, unless and until moon is powerfully connected to these planets. So Venus Rahu combination, they enjoy their relationship in full way. Like they are very dedicated towards that, but when time comes, they know how to get out of this relationship if something is not going as per their demand, or as per their will, and as per their wish. If this Venus is with Ketu in your chart, then what will happen? That sometimes there are weird urges of physicality. There are weird urges of having relationship with some person, or sometimes they think too deeply, they doubt another partner, they have a habit of doubting, they are suspicious by nature. And then we see that they get detached also very fast from the relationship, also uh, uh, also they are not very much sure about their own needs and demands. And Venus Ketu people, they have some type of phobia also in them, that whether I will get along nicely with this person or no, and then ultimately they end up with lack of marital bliss or some or other type of physical issues. Then they have to take some medicine, medical help or something. So here Ketu is a major planet which is giving such type of fruits. So here we have to improve Venus quality. Whenever another planet or any planet is weak in your chart, you just have to improvise the good planet of your chart. Then definitely it will improve, it will expand the uh, good Venus, or good that planet which you are praising or which you are worshipping in your chart. So friends, this was all about Venus and romance. Next time I will come with another topic. By that time, stay tuned with Planet to Soul Astrology. Do not forget to subscribe my channel. And as I always say, Sabka Mangal Ho. May all be blessed. Namaste.